How are you doing, YouTube? Welcome back to the End of Skyblock, episode 9. So today we are going to extend the house slightly towards you guys, or the camera, or if I turn around that way. And we're going to make it so that we have a kind of temporary extension. Nothing is permanent unless I say, yeah, that's permanent. Okay, so yeah, we're in the house. We're in the house, man. We've got a little house, a little snow shack. The snow shack. I like that. I like that. Do you know what? I'm actually gonna make that into a sign. The snow shack. And I don't know how to make a sign, clearly. I still think you shouldn't get 3. I still think you should get just the 1. We're gonna call it the snow shack. I don't know, you guys might have a better name for it. If you come up with a better name, I'll obviously give you a shout out and stuff. Not a problem. I'm all up for ideas and stuff, guys. Don't worry about it. So we got Greg. I can't name Greg because we don't have any name tags. But with the updates of 1.7, we can make that happen eventually. So what we want to do today is we want to grab. Where's all my? I'm so disorientated now. Where's all my slabs? I've got slabs? 25 slabs. Okay, and we're going to go, yeah. I'm not really 100% sure how big this has got to be. But I'm going to have to grab some more cobblestone. It means I'm going to have to... Oh, I'm going to have to do a lot more grinding off camera. Never mind. So what I'm going to probably do... Actually, I am going to just make this a little bit wider. Kind of like a little corridor. 3, and then I'm going to probably have a 3 gap, and then on the final one we're going to make it a, I don't really know how much they expand, so I'm going to go 7 by 7. So 1 2 3, and 1 2 1 2, so there's 3 on either side. So that makes 7. And then we go back 6. Okay, we need to make more slabs now, I think. It's coming on, I'm liking this. I've never built... Do you know what, right? I'm not even joking, but this is the first time I've actually really built anything in Minecraft with snow blocks. I can't remember the last thing I used snow blocks for, apart from like either pixel art or something like that, or a statue or that kind of stuff. Actually kind of nice to use it in Skyblock because it's so easy to get. It's almost as easy as cobblestone. Well, in fact, it's 10 times easier than cobblestone. I'm going to totally rephrase that. So what we're going to do here is in the middle, which is roughly about there, we're going to need to place a dirt block, and we've got to make sure that we've got plenty of light here for now. Not like we're not gonna got to make sure that we be careful with this, because this is going to be a this is going to require lots of darkness. So we're going to need to go back into the nether and grab that dirt block, because that is I think that's the final dirt block that we can actually take. Just make sure there's a block underneath me, which there is. Okay, we want that, and we're going to go back in. And we haven't even looked at the challenges yet. Wow. Can't believe that. Right, so what I might do as well is I might play this a little bit safe. Right, because now our resources are extremely limited when it comes to dirt. We need to kind of play it a little bit more safer. So grab a bit of water, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to plonk that down there, and then what we can do is we can grab probably another half slab, plonk the half slab there. That creates a full block. And then we're going to go down, down. Then we come back up. And what we're going to do, you probably can see what we're going to do now. And that's what we're going to do is we're just going to catch it. So we don't have to actually lose the, we can take that out. Take that out. Tidy that up a little bit because, yeah. And then what we can do is we can just put this here because I think we're going to need to do it dirt. Does it have to be dirt? I don't think it has to be dirt. I know that it has to be a certain light level, but we're going to go with dirt for now. You might want to let me know about that. And then what we're going to do is, rather than use too much cobble up, how much fences have we got? Okay, we're going to have to make some more. We're going to build some fences. Okay, 41 might be enough for now. We're going through cobble now like it's no tomorrow. Should be able to make snow fences. That'll be the lifesaver. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to literally make a border around this. Like so. With a little bit of a gap. I think it adds a little bit of character to it. I like the gap there. That little gap there rather than a solid block. I might even change that up somewhere. Where have I done that? I might do that around there as well. Just to make us feel a bit more safer. But I think I'm going totally the wrong way about this. Because if the light levels are not dark enough, then it won't work. Yeah, I think that's, yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do is we'll probably keep that as it is. Can we? I think we're going to have to what we're going to do is we're going to use snow. And we're just going to build inside here for now. Rather than chop these walls down. We're going to go 7 high. I'm not sure this is going to be the right size. This is just me kind of bodge and scarpering it. Gonna have to box it in. Have to box it in. I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So we've got to start creating total darkness now. And at the same time, we want to be putting slabs on top of this as well, for now, in case it works. If it works, then we don't want monsters up here harassing us. This is all to get mushrooms. If we can get a renewable source of mushrooms, mushroom stew is one of the best food sources in Minecraft, as it stands, I think. I could be wrong. And rather than keep going to the nether to do this, I'd rather just have it in a big ugly box like this. I don't even know if I've got enough. I'm pretty sure this is going to be big enough. I don't want it too big. Maybe having the cobblestone wall around it might even add a bit of character. Because that was actually a mistake. I should have just built straight up. But this looks hideous. I do apologise. And it will look hideous when I do that. Well, I don't know. It looks kind of cool. It's got character. And the other problem we're going to have is whether or not mobs are going to spawn in here. But I've got a little trick up my sleeve. I think we're going to have enough snow to do this job. I'm hoping this is going to work. If this works, brilliant. If it doesn't, then so be it. Okay. Gonna have to make sure we got it as dark as possible. Mushrooms like the dark. and we can encourage it to grow. But you can only grow it with bone meal. They won't grow big unless you do something about it. So if we just left mushrooms in here, they just simply spread, but they spread at such a slow rate. What we're going to do is eventually when we get the mob grinder, we should be in good shape. Definitely in good shape for food. I mean, we're not in terrible shape now, but we could be better. Okay, that looks good enough, I think. There's only one way to find out. So what I'm going to do for now is just plonk some torches in here, like so. Stick these in there, and stick my cobble back. Cool, we got some more melons growing. I'm getting quite stocked up on food, to be honest. I'm not really doing too bigger tasks to make my hunger go down, and at the same time all these food sources are actually growing, which is pretty cool. So I think I've died once off camera, if you want me to be honest. Let's have a look at my statistics. Once or twice. Number of deaths, 1. So not too shabby. Okay, right, now we need to test it out. So we're going to need 6 of you. I think this is now too generous. I think this recipe here, I've given you 3 doors for 6 planks. That's extremely cheap, in my opinion. I think they need to keep it as 1 for every 6 planks. I think that personally is better. But I don't make the game. Got to keep the relics there. Right, mushrooms. Let's try the mushrooms out. This is the one I'm probably a bit worried about. We have no more bone meal, so hopefully this is going to work. Now this one is by far the one that spreads out the most. So if anything's not going to work, it's this one. Oh, not enough bone meal. There's only one other problem with this as well. So we need to make sure we slab this out. This is going to be a problem. Last thing I want is mobs spawning in here. That one, I can leave that there. The odd mob is not a problem. Okay, let's go and see if we can hunt down some more bone meal. There is skeletons up there, which is good. Hopefully, us going closer, we're encouraging them to fall. And if that's the case, we're good and golden. So I'm just going to walk around here. Maybe it will. Look at that! It looks so cool over there. It's not actually that bad for such a rubbish build. Yeah, cobble and snow actually goes pretty well. Okay. We've not got no spawn rates down up here. Maybe if I take these torches... nah. We need bone meal, without doubt. There's one up there moving around. Come on, come back down. Come on, come down, you know you wanna. That mob trap is probably the worst makeshift, cheapest makeshift, that is, grinder ever. It just doesn't work. And yeah, it's like waiting for Christmas before you get... I mean, zombies fall quite regularly. There we go. Uh-oh. He got on top. That's not good. Come on, where's the skeleton? We need bone meal. I so need to do that. I think that's going to be next episode. Look at that. In 2 episodes, we've got, like, it's starting to look rubbish. Right, it's looking better. It's looking a bit more inhabited. Let's eat some zombie flesh. Oh, we got a skeleton. Cool. Oh, we got bones as well. Please work. Please work. And then I'm going to call it a day here. Getting a nice little supply of wheat coming on here. Have we got a spawn in here? No, we're good. Okay. Come on. Oh. Is it because it's surrounded? Oh, I'm going to have to totally get on that. See, not even that is making it pop off, which is really weird. Is it only mycelium they grow on? I don't think they do. I think it's in the dark as well, because it grows in the nether. So, and I've seen it grow. I've seen it work. I've seen it. It works. We just need to get the bones. Anyway, so we've got our little mushroom house, which isn't 100% working just yet, but we're on the right tracks without a shadow of a doubt. I'm gonna eat some more zombie flesh. And yeah, so guys, hopefully you've liked this episode. It's coming on pretty well. This Skyblock Lark. Although that looks the most ugliest build I've ever made, along with the ugliest little house I've made. Well, that's not so ugly. It's not great either, and that is just hideous. But hey, this is Skyblock. Eventually, I'll start making things look pretty later on. At the moment, I just want to get things functional and in a permanent place. Whereas at the moment, I've got none of that sorted yet. So yeah, because I don't want my. I mean, that might even be just my house. I might even just keep my house there, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It depends what kind of problems the snow brings. If the snow brings lots of problems, then I'll just move it probably that way and have it there. But for now, that will do. It's all good fun. Oh, look at all this food I'm getting. It's amazing. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I shall see you in the next one. Take it easy.